today we're going to be factoring linear expressions. We're going to be basically doing the distributive property in reverse, okay, which is factoring. So to start off with, it's just asking, is 9 a factor of 72c plus 90? In other words, does 9 divide into 72 evenly? Does 9 divide into 90 evenly? So 72c, can we divide that by 9 plus 90 divided by 9? And the answer is yes. Okay, it divides into them evenly. What I mean by dividing into it evenly, meaning no decimal or fraction part left over. Okay, you're going to get whole numbers. Is 10 a factor here? So in other words, is 16x divided by 10 a whole number?
No.
No. Okay, nor would it work for the 54. Okay, but once you find that it doesn't work for one of the numbers, it just does not work. Okay, so determining if something is a factor or not, hopefully you can figure out how to do that. Okay, and then for number 3 and the rest of these now, you are going to determine what is that factor. You have to figure out what that factor is. What number divides into both 15 and 10? 5. So you're going to go 15. Now you don't have to show this step, but I'm going to show the step. 15 divided by 5 plus 10 divided by 5. So I get 5. The 5 is out front, okay? And 15 divided by 5 is 3, so that's 3a plus, and then 10 divided by 5 is 2. So for those people that actually remember how to do the distributive property, if I was to do the distributive property, I would get the original again. Okay, does everyone see that? Hopefully. Okay. All right. So number 4, you have to find the biggest number that goes into both 90 and 50. And who thinks they know? 10. So go ahead. Factor 10. See if you can do it right. 10 times 9q will give me 90q, plus 10 times 5 is 50. So I factored a 10 out. Yes? Like I just did? You can just write it like this, yes. That answer, was that your question?
Can we just write down the number?
Oh, no, because you're going to actually factor the expression. So in IXL, what you'll do is you'll type this in IXL, okay? So here you're going to type this in to IXL. 1 and 2, I think, are click the button, yes or no. Okay, number 5. You have to come up with the number that goes into all 3 of the numbers. Okay, so let me show you what might happen. Well, you go ahead and work it out. I'll show you what might happen. This is not the final answer. Sometimes when we factor something out, after we're done factoring it out, we realize that a factor can still be pulled out. So in other words, you might not recognize right away that you can divide by 4, okay, and you might divide by 2. So if you factor the 2 out of here, you get 2 times this. And then you realize, oh no, I can take another 2 out. So when you pull that 2 out, it's 2 times 2 out here, you end up with 4, right? So it's the same as if I took 4 out, 9, 1, or y, right? You can either have 1y or y, and then 4, you get 6. That's taking 2 out twice. Okay? All right. Go ahead, number 6. And yes, there is a number that goes into all 3 of them. This time I wrote 1b instead of just b. You can write just y or 1y. 7 goes into all 3 numbers, so 7 will be factored out. Yeah.
Is it okay if we did fixed b because the b looks like a 6?
Absolutely. Yep.
How come you need the 1b there, but last problem you only have the y?
Okay, I'll explain that again. You can write it either way. You can write it y or 1y. And here, same thing. You can write it 1b or just b. I'm just trying to show that they're the same. Anybody else? Questions? All right, number 7. Let's wait till we're done and you can start. I know it's not cold, or it might not be cold. Otherwise, you have to wait between classes. So a 5 can be factored in both of them. 5 goes into both, so you get 3a plus 7b. Questions there? All right. Number 8. Go ahead and try number 8. Okay, how many people did it this way where you just took the 2 out and got negative x minus 4? Okay, I'm 99% sure that IXL marked that wrong. Yep, I'm 99% sure. That's why I have it. I'm pretty sure that's why I have it here. Because what else is common to both numbers other than just the 2?
1.
Negative. A negative is common to both. So you can take a negative 2 out, and then it would be x plus 4. Okay. So that brings me to a problem. I don't have it on here, but it brings me to a problem like this. What if it was negative 2x plus 8? I would still suggest to take out the negative 2. I don't remember in IXL if they would mark this wrong. And the reason is because this value is negative. I don't know if they'll mark that wrong or not. I don't remember. So whoever does it first, if you get it wrong, let us know. And then I'll make sure I remind everybody, because you can still factor a -2 out of here, okay? And when you factor the -2 out, it'll be -2, and then it'll be x minus 4. But notice this front value is positive. Okay, I know it's a minor thing, but it's a computer program. So we need to understand how it grades, right? So obviously a 2 can come out of this, but better is taking a -2 out and having this versus a +2 and having this. Okay, but again, we won't know until somebody does it. So questions? All right, now here's the thing. Normally I would do 2 lessons today because this one isn't going to take that long. However, about half of you still haven't started X17. Remember, you have homework, people, and that's stuff that you need to get done at home. When I looked through to see how much time people are spending at home, that's not very much time. Okay? There were 3 or 4 people that did homework, but there were 8 or 9 that didn't do the assignment at all. Didn't even start it. Okay? So today you're going to do X17 first, get that done, and then if you need to get an older assignment completed, get the older assignment completed and fill out one of these.
And Miss Reddy's.
And then get one of these filled out, right? Fill out one of these whenever you get an assignment completed, an old assignment that's already been graded. All right, go ahead, do this assignment, and then